And welcome back to where we left off last time in Victoria 3 as the UK. Apparently we have another war going on. Our troops will go over there and deal with it. We're going to go ahead and build up the fabric making industry in China so that we can own it. I don't necessarily know how well this election is going to go for our country's stability. Sure, we'll let here. That's dropping down to 80, that's good. We may or may not actually get public schools to pass at this point. We're now at peace again. I don't think we're in a position where we can do any operations yet. No. That's 14 more months out. Okay. Everything we got built, we're nationalizing, which is good to see. We're also trying to build up the law enforcement. So as we end up with a fully unstable government, we may attempt to stop passing public schools so we can bring in the opposition to government. I'm not too worried. As you're seeing as time is going on, our negative balance is becoming less and less negative as our economy is improving.
Oh.
Has it been 5 years? Not quite, it's been 3. Okay, so we're now officially an illegitimate government. We'll see how the election goes. I don't think it's going to stabilize with the election. I think it's going to get worse. And if it does, then we're going to have to abandon public schools because it's not moving. Shame. It would have been good to get on the public schooling. Looks like we're about to have conservative government in the UK. Yeah, looks like the Tory party won the election. Oh, and apparently the current government would actually still be stable, so we'll do that. Stabilize the government. So, still got liberal government.
Oh.
Yep, as we're moving, we're seeing it get better and better and better, which is good to see. Oh, okay, so it is being nationalized. Good to know. As we build them, they're nationalizing. We're not nationalizing, privatizing. Okay. If I want to make the union more stable, I need to integrate some of the non-leader block members, subjects, as well as probably presumably continue to improve relations with the subjects. Spring time, the peoples will time out in just under a year, which will make the political mood activism go away a bit. Yeah, 15% chance we advance, 20% chance we stall. More likely to stall than advance, but again, if we can get the public schools finished, then that'll be a good swing. And should really downpower the Anglican Church. Taking the game nice and slow. And yeah, these textile mills, as we build them, should be generating lots and lots of profit for us. Right now, a little bit annoyingly that it's going to the government. We'd like it to actually become privatized to base the power. Anyway, so we can either improve vassalization, to get more income from our subjects, or I suppose I can do something like police coordination to empower the police. Or I suppose I could do creative legislation. You know, for the moment we'll do creative legislation. Just reduce that stall chance a bit. Another thing we probably do want to revisit at some point is our tax law. We're on per capita. Okay, we probably need tech to swap to proportional, don't we? Oh, actually, no. Proportional is central banking, so we can do proportional. Central banking? No, egalitarianism. There's proportional, yeah. We can swap over to proportional. The end of spring, the world is changing. You wish to join the British Empire. Okay. Sure. Boost Portugal. Portugal is soon to maybe be part of the Empire. More directly, so... I just made you that level. Why would I let you go off a level? Oh, our unifications are done, so we can come down here and we federate Austria and confederate Canada. Reduce our taxes a bit to get some authority back. Okay, Great Qing Market. Actually, I want to look at their market. It's not your market. There we go. Goods. So I got a nice surplus of luxury clothes. Our market look like. Yeah, we also have a surplus of luxury clothes. And we now have public schools, so public schools in the end did pass. That's good to see. Yeah, let's swap over to proportional taxation. So per capita provides some flat taxes in the form of per capita land. But as we swap more and more over to being dividend-based, as we try to get bigger and bigger organization class, we're going to basically lose income tax, or the per capita tax and the land tax value, and we'd be much better off served with a dividend tax. Let's swap over to per capita. And even right now, it's giving us a increase. So that's going to become more bloated as time goes on. And usefully, the Civil War risk has gone away, so that's good to see. We might trade to pass laissez-faire again once the tax law changes. We're up to 204 financial districts here. This employs 51,000 people in home counties alone. And they're quite profitable on a per-person basis. Yeah, the capitalists here. 50,000 capitalists just in the home counties. And probably growing. There's nitroglycerin. Do I want to preemptively stop expanding the textile mills? Probably. In China, so I can swap over to building explosives. Yeah, the value is starting to come down on those, so let's... Thing that hasn't gotten invested into it, we'll cancel construction of. Whoops. Just cancel Big Ben as well, which I didn't really want to do. Okay, Big Ben, some government admin. And then we'll move on to building some explosives. So, explosives are 5 explosives per building level. We have 744, 104. So, we're going to need about 520 explosives. Just roll those. Our current production, because we probably do have some, is 23. Where's our explosive factory? Oh, there's the explosive factory. So we'll say we have 80. And I said, well, we need 520. Obviously, we can't swap everything over. We can swap some of the basic stuff over. Yeah, swap over. You're going to be able to get that. Alright, now we had a shortage of that. That was kind of expected. Scandal in the home countries. Robert Peel. We'll try to cover it up. Yeah, we'll get the explosive industry going. That'll help with construction. Probably go back over to building iron mines and lumber. Or a smidge. How's the trade routes? Pretty big, in the case of opium. What's their market looking like for opium consumption? They could probably buy more, if we wanted to push more. Oh, we're not max growth anywhere, I believe, as far as the colonies go, so we're just colonizing as we can. may have and probably has been 5 years. Let's try to do some integrations here. Cohesion isn't high enough. Where's cohesion trending to right now? Down, due to high liberty desire. Okay. I'm not going to transfer scale into you. Let's get Portsmouth Station back. London Station as well. So, fighting France is not going to be the funnest of opponents. But I'm not too scared of them. Okay, what do I want from France before that the war happen? So they're after Sierra Leone, which is down there. As long as we can hold them from just pushing into it, it'll be fairly fine. I doubt we're going to be able to land Ionia, but we could try. That might be worth trying. What I don't want is I don't want war operations. I want something that's going to be overseas, which is why I need to pick something before opening moves here clears. Alright, we got people who are willing to join our side, like America. And I'm not going to call Belgium. Belgium's going to be a bad helper for this war. We'll call Portugal, though. No, we have to wait until someone like accept comes in. Oh, and why won't we accept now? Low relative preference apparently. Which subject do you want? You want Line Feng. You're still one of our predictions. Yeah, I'm not opposed to that. You can have a Line Feng. Yeah, so it looks like the French are not piling up on a land border that would actually matter to this war, so there's a decent chance we're going to win it. As annoying it is to be facing this war. Oh, we're still building that thing. We want to get up to 6. We had 2, so we need another 4. Domestic, probably, yeah. Yorkshire, West Country. Yeah, we'll probably want to lands. So 2, 2, 1 Lancaster. There we go. Okay, and then at which point we want to get over to doing something that's going to be profitable. Lumber. Lumber. Domestic lumber, build up domestic lumber a bit. Okay, the treasury and the convoys and such don't look great right now. Honestly, because we got people overseas. Lots of people overseas at the moment. Troop-wise. Should be in position once our fleets are in position to stop landings. Law proposal. Yeah, that one. We do want proportional taxes to pass, because it's going to raise our revenue by a lot. 37,000. And rising as all our industries build up and we get more and more and more revenue in the form of dividends. Waiting for the war here to start. Don't think we're getting another press of Confederate or Federate until the war starts. Anti-French society is requesting we launch a diplomatic play against France. We'll accept. We're about to go to war with them, so hopefully that counts. Alright, so Lanfang left the British Empire, but technically I think joined the British Empire because the Portuguese are part of the Empire. Yeah, we overran the French garrison. Well, the non-existent French garrison. Nice and quick. You are going... No, not deploy to front. I actually want you to do naval invasion. That's not the naval invasion button. That's the naval invasion button. Or you're being invaded by Portugal. Portugal is beating me to my own game. We're in the middle of an election. No. Apparently our government is less stable. Might be because the trade unions have popped up and are taking votes. See in the next election. Okay, so the Portuguese overrun it, so I think we actually control our one and only objective. So the French should eventually surrender. And we'll be up one territory, France will be down one territory. Okay, and let's go ahead and incorporate some states. We'll leave British Guiana until we have more of it. And with that, that tells us we probably want some more bureaucracy. So that's the best place to put the first one. This is 65 each, so we're going to want 5. How goes explosives? Explosives are about under control. We're building more explosives because we'd like to add nitro to the coal mines as well. Don't think I own any of those, but we'll just... If you can, privatize it, please. Lots of complaints about vulnerable fronts. Ah! I see what all the complaints are about. I know which war this is. All this notification spam. Go away. India's having a problem. It's an India problem right now. Yeah. This is probably manageable. Yeah, this is probably manageable. It's annoying, but it's manageable. Sure. Swim the tax cut. We want that passed sooner rather than later, so taking the tax cut, while annoying to the current budget, is useful in the long term. A lot of these are unrecognized. Worst case scenario, they get their independence and we'll just come in there and mop them up with civilizing mission. Okay, so those buildings are done, so we can come over here. Double U. There we go, civilization missing done. So that has significantly lowered our cost to take stuff from unrecognized powers. Next one I probably want to working towards is getting mutual funds so we can do commercial agriculture. So something that might be a little bit weird is you're like, I'm just skipping text. When you're the tech leader like you are with England, it can be useful to sort of beeline for the texts that are most useful for you and let things backfill with text spread so other people catch up.
Oh.
From the Heart of the Sea. Manifesto. We're waiting for our troops to arrive, hopefully, to turn the tide in India. France-wise, as long as we get reasonably lucky, we should just win. Are they just straight up trying to land the primary objective? That's what they're doing. I mean, this will be a little bit dangerous in taking one of the defensive fleets off. Right in the home countries, but... Okay, our troops are arriving. I think we still have a numerical advantage. Get our guys properly organized. And yeah, the French war, we control our objective we aren't missing our objectives, so we can't lose. So it's just a matter of time with the French. Okay, the French actually did manage to land, so we did lose our objective. But they also try to humiliate me, which means they've screwed up because they can't win, and we can win. I'll have to secure something up to be built. You know what? This is probably a good place to put a part break in. I will decide what we're going to build next during the part break. So if you're watching on YouTube, there will be another part tomorrow. If you're watching on Twitch, feel free to hang around. I'm going to start recording after a small break where I figure out what I'm going to build, deal with the family. So I'll be right back next part. So until then, wish you all the best of luck and a good time. Catch you all in the next part. Bye for now.